Hey, let me see here. Can you see anything? Not really. You gotta go like. Let's try this. Okay, here we go. There's a band back there playing. All right, we are live in downtown Ventura. So I've got some leads to some jobs coming up. One of them is oh man, somebody's smoking weed. Shit stinks. Ugh. I gotta move, dude. Hold on. Give me a minute. That's the one thing about the marijuana out here. It's so strong and so stinky. And they just smoke right in the middle of the street. All right. So here we are. And I got a lead on a job at a Mexican restaurant called like Casa del Zorro or something like that. I got to go in tomorrow at 4 and talk to the hiring manager. And then I had a job interview today. I posted it on the community page. It was like the weirdest thing. Like they call me up. They're like, "Hey, are you Chris?" I'm like, "Yep. How you doing today?" They're like, "Good. Hey, we have a driving job. We wanted to see if you were interested in it." I said, "Absolutely, I'm interested in it." They said, "Okay, here's the responsibilities. You'll come in. 60% of the job is you taking people back to their houses after we repair their cars, and then when they're all done, you got to go pick them up, make your own schedule to come back, and then you'll help clean around the shop, and you'll help bleed brakes sometimes. You'll work with the mechanics, da-da-da." I said, "Dude, I'm totally interested." I said, funny thing is I just did brakes for the first time recently, and I loved it. So, like, this is definitely a job that I'm interested in. And he's like, "Okay, great. It sounds like you're really enthusiastic. We love the energy. When can you come in for an interview?" I said, "I can come in right now." It was like 2 o'clock. So he goes, "All right, I'll tell you what. Let me call you right back. I'm going to talk to my boss, and we'll let you know where we're going to go from there." And I was like, "Okay." So he talks to his boss, and a half hour goes by. I run into a guy from the gym I'm going to be training with, and they're like, "Hey, we wanted to tell you somebody got the position. We're not going to hire you, and we appreciate your time and you filling out the application, but we're looking at other candidates right now." And I'm like, and instantly I wasn't smiling. I wasn't happy. Right away I was like, let's put my head down. And I'm like, "Okay." And they're like, "We're going to keep your application on file. We'll reach out in a few weeks. If something changes, we'll give you a call, but you have a great day." And I was like, "Thank you." And I just hung up the phone, and right away I'm like, I'm going to buy nicotine pouches, because I used to do nicotine and I was so stressed. And I didn't do it. Instead, I went out to the gym, sat in the sauna for like, I don't know, probably like a half hour, did some swimming to get the loose energy off. And I definitely feel better, but I'm still a little discouraged. So I want to say hi to Flakes and I don't know. Hello. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. You want to see what it's about? It's right underneath Spontaneity and Ambient Entertainment, which is hopefully going to be a success story. I believe it'll be a success story about an artist selling a screenplay. I make electronic music. I do digital surrealism with photographs I take around an area that I'm in. I post all that stuff on there. I do poetry, writing, creative writing. All that stuff's on there. Go ahead and check it out. I'm actually only going to be on my YouTube feed from now on because I'm tired of doom scrolling on Facebook, and it's not productive, and I'd rather focus my energies on something that I'm trying to output content on. And if I come on here to a regular schedule, I think it's way more productive. On a positive note, though, I went to my Uber Eats account today, and due to the Prospect 22 in California and the minimum wage requirements, I ended up getting $150 from Uber, so I was able to get out of some of the debt that I had posted in the community page that you could see. I took pictures and posted it. Hey, this is what's going on. This is where I'm at, and this is where we're moving forward to. So that's pretty much it for the night. It's not going to be a long upload. I just wanted to touch base with everybody on the live feed. I mean, don't get me wrong. If there was like 20 people and the regulars that I always see on the live feeds up, I would definitely stay on longer and talk some more. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Content uploaded regularly, all the time. CC Motion 1998, what's up, man? And hello. And Tommy Baseball 123, hello. And I was just about to get off. A bunch of people came on. So CC Motion, I have not talked to you since I was in Sedona working third shift at a speedway. So now I am in California. Hello, Kindly Crawford. Hello. Long time no see. Right, dude. So I don't know if you knew that I went down to Florida for some family stuff. Ended up getting fired from a job that was going to hopefully be a career, and it didn't work out. So I got so frustrated. I looked at how much money I had in the bank, where my goal was at with the screenplay, and I said, I'm going to LA. You know, my family kind of, I'm not going to get into the details, but it was time for me to focus on a goal that, hello. Do you travel a lot? Absolutely. Go look. You know what? Ans, if you want to look at the channel, you can see, like, at the very beginning of the channel was a comedy thing, and then I moved to, and CC Motion, I get right back to the story. I'm pretty good about bouncing back and forth with the old ADHD thing. Then I built a van. I do art, write screenplays, make music, and work. I built a van, showed people how to do the van life, and that build is a series. It's on the channel as well. I traveled all the way to Arizona, and then traveled down to Florida, and then traveled back to Arizona, and now I'm in LA trying to sell a screenplay. And I went to Arizona originally to scale the Grand Canyon, and I got halfway down because I was on the North Rim, and it was too crazy, so I got back up, and then I was like, I got to go do it. So I went back down. Hey, how you doing? Sorry. I'm on YouTube. And so, I travel a lot. I'm going to be in LA for the next 47 weeks, and I encourage anybody who hasn't traveled to do it. It's really simple, and if you go look, it's really inexpensive. Once you get a van, I recommend getting one that has under 30,000 miles if you can do it, and make sure you get a warranty on the vehicle, and shows you how to go. So yeah, staying busy. I don't know if it's more, I can tell you this though. Weeks I'm giving up the screenplay, I'm giving up the channel, I'm giving up everything. You know, I'm gonna try something else, probably cut my hair, because I gave it my all. You know, it's been a 14-year journey of art and music and creating. I did a rave promotion for a while. Television series for 2.5 years on public access, where I interviewed artists and would let them do their art, and you know, nothing manifested from that. I've ran 3 YouTube channels. This is the 3rd one. The most subscribers I've had out of all the channels organically. I haven't paid for them at all. Haven't gone on Facebook and asked people to get subscribers. I have only done it organically on YouTube, and this is the most. So, and even if I make that 500 subscriber mark, or I get to the, I don't know, however many thousands of hours you need, and so it's not much, but I want to try to reach a goal, and I think I'm going to sell the screenplay. I really do. I believe that I can. You know, I've got 2 parts to it. I got the first one already completely done. I'm just tightening up like little areas. I've got the log line. If you go on the community page and you're new to the channel, check out the log line and you'll see what the movie's about. I posted it either yesterday or the day before. You can see some of the art. I have a lot of religious iconography. I've been through Alabama. I didn't hang out there because it's really hot. And I was there when I was a kid. It's pretty, but man, it's so hot. It's so hot and muggy. I'm not a fan of the muggy. I think some of my favorite places to go, all right, everybody, I only got about 2 minutes left. I'm so sorry because my battery is going to die. So some of my favorite places to go is Savannah, Georgia, for sure. That's beautiful. Pensacola, Florida, the White Sands. The first time you go there is pretty sick. Sedona, Arizona. Oh, man, you're a boss. going camping in Alabama in the summer, you're a beast. Stronger person than I am. I am not doing it. No way, man. Plus, they got those big Alabama black snakes, man. Those things get like 6-9 feet long. I think they're poisonous too, man. You're a gangster. So, and in Sedona, Arizona, going to Cathedral Rock was really cool. If you get an opportunity, check out that. But yeah, everybody, it's been fun. Thanks for watching. We post every day. I post every day on the channel. There's always new content coming up. Stays pretty consistent. Hopefully it's going to be a rags to riches story. We'll see, right? And I can tell you this right now: when I sell the screenplay, I'm going to go buy a small amount of land in Arizona and build a mini home that's half underground out of one of those like BFS dumpsters, but a brand new one. So the air conditioning stays like naturally cool because it's been below the ground and it's like 2 feet above the ground in the caliche. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, take it easy, everybody. Later.